I was wondering if I could talk about my new small business.
Does it have anything to do with geckos?
I
'Cause if
own a
not,
gecko
I'm not
farm.
interested.
I own a gecko farm.
Yeah, but like,
I put the
what is the point
geckos
of
in
that?
little tiny top hats, and I teach them to play the keyboard.
do they all play the same keyboard or separate keyboards, or do they all
Yes,
have to share one keyboard?
It's one keyboard. It's the keyboard.
Is it really long so they can all play at the same time, or do they take turns?
Each of them learns to play a separate key, but in order.
Hmm.
I've
How
been
many geckos are there?
I've got currently 7 geckos.
That's a gecko farm.
It's a gecko farm.
That's like a small gecko collection.
A farm is what you call 7 geckos.
Really?
It seems like
So,
a
like-
farm would probably have a lot more geckos.
Nope, just 7.
I'm sorry.
7
Did you just voice yourself?
Who you
Did you
talking to?
just ask yourself?
Did I
a
voice myself?
question?
I'm sorry. My name's Randy Peebop.
Yeah, you really. I mean,
I'm
you
Randy
kinda,
Peebop, and I raise geckos. Not
Peebop?
sure who you're talking about.
I was
Bebop.
talking about Broken Tip. He like.
What?
He
You want me to ask
interjected
him
there.
some more questions?
Not really. No.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess you get to ask all the questions.
No.
I think
what
everybody
do
should be allowed to ask the questions.
No. What is he doing here? How did he get into our Discord? Why is he on the stream?
And I don't know. I believe that probably it popped up at one of our past technical difficulties.
Yeah, I saw it past technical difficulty. I saw your Discord pop up, and so I just logged in, and I saw you was chatting.
What do you mean you just saw our Discord? How did you just see
saw
it?
it.
That
Well,
means
one
you
of my
have been
geckos
creeping
is a-
around looking for the Creamy Stream Discord.
One of my geckos is a hacker.
I thought they only learned how to play the keyboard.
Well, they have other hobbies. One is
One of them
one is a hacker. The other one, he duels spiders in Mortal Kombat.
I'm pretty sure that I heard one of them was actually a famous fencer.
Yeah, that's the one that duels the spiders.
He duels the spiders that
Yep.
the other one trains.
Exactly. Right. One is a spider trainer.
Mhm.
One is a poet. He writes beautiful gecko poetry.
Is he write them in English or like Mandarin?
He knows several languages. I don't know them. I don't know how he learned them. I think the hacker gave him Duolingo.
I heard that if you miss like 7 lessons, the bird comes to your house.
That is a fact. We were saved by the fencing gecko. He fought off the Duolingo bird.
I have to be honest, the fencing gecko with this top hat sounds a lot like Puss in Boots, but gecko form.
That is a common misconception. We do not have the rights to that. He is
Yes. He's a what?
I'm sorry. I often lick my own eyeballs, try to lick my eyeballs like the geckos do, and then I forget what I was saying because I try so hard to get my tongue up there.
I don't know who you are, honestly. I mean, this is kind of interesting, and also it's very convenient that you showed up right as we were having technical difficulties and couldn't load the game. But I think I'm gonna have to kick you out of Discord. All right, you don't actually.
Whoa! Why are we kicking him out of Discord?
Because I don't
think
know
it's
who this
pretty
is.
interesting. Yeah, but it's pretty interesting. So you mentioned you have a fencing gecko, you have a hacking gecko.
Yeah, I got a
hacking gecko, and what was the other gecko he said he had?
Like a spider tamer.
Yeah, spider taming gecko. Oh, and a poet gecko.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, these are pretty fascinating geckos. So,
well, it's just like kind of like I feel like this guy is maybe just a stalker because he's talking about geckos, which is something we talked about earlier. And
Yeah,
also sort
that's
of
how I found the stream.
yeah, and also somehow like found our Discord, which technically you need a key for. So he hacked into our Discord to
I thought you'd be
essentially
gecko friendly.
essentially invade our stream.
I thought you would be gecko friendly.
You're not a gecko.
well, if we're not gonna talk to him, is your game still running?
Yeah, It has
Okay.
been the whole time.
Let me make sure I can get in, and then if we have something else, obviously to do besides talk to you. No offense to you,
Randy Repo.
I'm sorry, Randy. What?
Repo.
Beepo?
Repo.
I feel like you said your name was something else last time.
It's not. You can just call me RB.
For Randy Bleeplow.
Yep. Or whatever.
All right,
I'm pretty flexible.
I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect you. From the call.
Wait. Most of my friends are geckos, so they can't even pronounce my name. So it's okay. Whatever you want to call me.
All right.
RB's good.
Who is
Randy?
This guy? I don't understand.
All right. Well, I got us back in, so I'm gonna have to agree with Django Kirby.
Obviously,
at
there's
this
some
point.
technical difficulties that need to be sorted out.
I'm gonna agree with Django Kirby at this point. There's probably
But maybe I could stick around. I noticed that
Right.
your stream doesn't prevent backseat gaming, so maybe I could give a little tips and tricks.
What do you mean it doesn't prevent it?
Well, I noticed a lot of streamers they put no backseating, but I noticed on your stream it doesn't say that. So I think it's only fair I should get to stick around and maybe help do some give you some tips and some tricks.
Well, since the stream is ending, you can give some tips and tricks for the last 10 seconds of the stream.
Why is the stream ending? A broken tip said that you got the game running. He's logged in. He's just waiting to hit go. I just got here, so I think this stream could be a lot of fun if everybody sticks around. I'm just saying.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I do, Randy, Beepo, Flippo,
Beepo.
Bempo.
No, it's just Beepo.
But there's currently no viewers in our stream, so I don't really think there's any reason for you to still be around, nor for us to continue the stream at the moment.
Well, I think we should continue it for a little bit.
How long's a little bit there?
Just long enough for me to maybe talk about some more of my geckos or give you some tips and help out in the wars that you're fighting and the action that you're having.
What?
Yeah, help me out, Broken Tip.
I mean,
yeah, I mean, we could stream for a little while longer.
What are you doing? You're helping this random stranger extend.
Yeah, but you know, I'm thinking. Look, I'm honestly thinking he helped us out during our technical difficulty. He came in.
Not at all. I was doing great with those bird jokes.
Yeah, you were pretty much everything was BR bird, BR bird.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah, but it was, you know, and here you were like BRB, and now a guy RB shows up. I'm thinking maybe it's fate, destiny. So, you know, if he wants to hang around for a little bit, we can play a little bit longer, I think. Yeah. I think we can give him an extra, 10 minutes or so, see how it goes. See if he gets along.
I think if you decide to side with this traitorous man that came into our stream.
I'm not a traitor. I wasn't on any side or anything.
Well, you can't. You like infiltrated our stream.
I did. Fair enough. Little hacker Gecko did get me in.
So you're a traitor to the creamy stream because you.
That doesn't make me a traitor. I'm a fan.
Well, you broke the unspoken contractual binding of fans. And
wait, I think. Look, I'm inclined to say, this portion of our Discord. Maybe we have open door policy.
What do you think this is? Comedy Bang Bang?
I've heard of Comedy Bang Bang. It's good. It's a good show.
It's pretty good. It's good enough.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's good enough that we might just steal their ideas, honestly.
Look, I think it is. Well, I'm not stealing anything.
Appropriating.
I don't even think that. We had somebody show up at a time of crisis.
You're right. Random coincidence, actually.
Yeah, I say lightning in a bottle, Put it on the shelves and sell it.
Well, all I'm going to say is if you side with this infiltrator...
RB, I think is what he said. RB, right?
Yeah, RB.
I mean, last time... I mean, look, look here, bro. You and me have been
Yeah.
streaming.
Maybe we
and-
should pull in a side. Let's
yeah,
hold on,
we've
RB.
been-
Okay, I'll wait
Maybe-
over here. You take your time.
Look,
Okay,
pal.
go ahead.
We've been streaming for 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
We ain't got anybody in here.
We got a
right?
couple people in. You keep saying
We
we don't
don't.
have any, but we do.
Well, there's only 2, and one of them is me.
But go ahead. We have
And-
the YouTubes as well. You
You know, we have
discount
we have
them.
we have
And the
like
people
this,
that watch,
we have this
the
like
VODs.
you know.
Go ahead.
We've known each other for a really long time. And we used to stream in the past and now, and the creepy stream is kind of our thing. And if you decide to side with this infiltrator, this rogue, to extend the stream, I'll extend the stream. Don't you worry. But I'm gonna extend the stream, right? I'm gonna make it interesting. England's gonna declare war on your small country. I mean, you want the stream to keep going, it's gonna go. Oh, don't you worry.
I just think it's rude to kick him out. I mean, he just got here.
It's rude to invade people's discords.
Normally, I would agree.
Yeah, but
But
for
he
some
seems
reason this time
alright.
you're not.
He seems all right,
He's a,
and he probably will only stick around for a little bit.
he's literally a. You say he seems alright. He's a guy that essentially.
And he trains geckos, which is. I mean, we were talking about geckos earlier. He probably knows a lot about them.
I'm sorry. You think the guy who hacked into our stream is an okay guy?
Look, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he knows a lot
Well,
about
that's-
geckos.
that's
We were
kinda what
talking
you
about
actually
geckos.
said. Yeah, because he's a stalker.
And maybe
I
he
bet
could
you he doesn't even
tell
have
us
the
something about geckos.
I bet you he doesn't even have geckos. I made up that stuff about the fencing gecko. I made that up.
What's a question we can ask him about geckos that we'll be able to tell?
Oh, trust me, I know many gecko facts.
What's
I'll
something?
ask him.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah,
You're-
no.
As
no.
far as I know, you're a mole, and you've been working with this guy all your life.
All my life,
Yeah, I
RB
mean,
and I go wait.
I mean, as far as I can tell, you're trying to replace me.
Whoa, I'm not trying to replace you.
Yeah,
Where
we'll
did this
see.
go?
We'll
This went someplace weird.
We'll see with this gecko fact.
Okay. Hey, RB.
See if you
Yeah,
both,
what you
see
got?
if you both are in cahoots.
So RB, Django Kirby is going to ask you a couple of questions to sort of feel out what's going on here. Is that all right?
Yeah, perfectly fine with me. I am an open book.
All right.
Go ahead,
How many-
Mr. Django Kirby, please.
Yes. How many how many
How many fat
toes?
geckos do I own?
how many toes does a gecko have?
That's an easy one. Geckos have 2 toes.
I'm sorry, 2?
Yes,
Well, like on like 1 foot, how many toes do they have?
2.
That's wrong.
I don't think so. 2 toes per
is.
foot. What do you think the answer is?
They have 5.
They're 5?
Yeah.
That's a common misconception. They have 2 toes and 3 sucker flips.
What is a sucker flip?
The sucker flip is what comes between the toes. Anatomically, only the outer 2 are toes, and the 3 in between are sucker flips. It is a common misunderstanding.
Does that mean you only have 2 toes?
No, it's a gecko thing.
Oh, okay. Well, how long can a gecko live for? On average.
On average, first of all, let me preface this by saying my geckos are not average. So, but the average household gecko, untrainable, uneducatable, basic gecko from Florida or wherever is they live about 6 months.
6 months?
6 months. Plus or
That's-
minus a week.
That's not a lot at all.
It's not a lot. It's a very sad thing.
They're
Yeah,
supposed to
short
live up to
lives.
like 10 to 20 years.
Oh, you're referring to the extended second life.
I
At
gotta be
about,
honest.
at about
I
6
don't-
months, you know how reptiles they can shed. A
I
gecko's
don't.
soul sheds, and they technically die at 6 months. But then the second soul, like the new soul, can live for the 10 years, like you said.
I am starting to think that you do not know what a gecko is.
Ah, all right, you're right. You're right. I don't know geckos. I don't own any geckos. I am I play music for one gecko overlord, and I came here to ask for help to escape him.
A gecko overlord?
Yes, he I can't talk long. That's why I was hanging out at the end of the stream, because I
Uh,
can't stay here long. He's gonna
um,
notice that I'm not playing his
I
favorite
mean,
music.
I mean,
He
like
likes
how
Kenny
big?
Loggins.
I mean, how big is he though?
He's approximately a
Like 4 inches?
4 meters.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's real creepy when he licks his eyeball.
Why are you enslaved by a gecko? A giant gecko. How did this even happen?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
And also, why is it just you?
It's it's a long story.
Did you summon the gecko from another realm?
I
Was it
did.
your fault?
I did. I learned that you could play music backwards and things could happen.
Bad things usually happen.
Yeah, but I thought to myself, well, I I don't want bad things, so I didn't play heavy metal backwards. But
That's how you get like demons and stuff.
I wanted to experience it, what it sounded like to play backwards, and so I played Kenny Loggins backwards.
So
And
you went in the opposite direction of the danger zone.
yeah, I thought it would be the safe zone, but
Turns out it was the gecko zone.
apparently the safe zone is about safety, which is about insurance, which is about the Gecko, and
So it's the Geico Gecko
it's the
himself.
Gecko.
And all he wants you to do is wake Kenny Loggins.
I have to play it backwards, which is incredibly difficult. And every time I finish, it just summons more geckos.
Doesn't he like save you a ton on your car insurance though?
I do. I get my car insurance is basically free.
I mean, I assume with him like as your overlord, I mean, he's giving 15% off for everyone. I assume you'd get like a real special deal.
I do. I get basically free car insurance, house
Well,
insurance.
I mean, what's
But
the
I'm a
problem?
slave to him and his millions of gecko summoned minions.
Why don't you just do what you were talking about and have like your collection of geckos? Why don't you train like a gecko task force to take them down? Or you can just live in harmony. I mean, it sounds like you got a pretty sweet gig.
It's not bad. I
I mean,
don't
it
know
sounds like.
why I came on here to
I mean, you had like
get
plenty
away.
of time to watch the stream. You watched like a 2-hour stream, and the Gecko Overlord didn't seem to care about that.
No, I only have to play Danger Zone once a month.
That's nothing.
But it's the eyeball licking. Always the sound of the smacking tongues. There's always a gecko licking an eyeball somewhere.
Well,
But I appreciate you letting me come in here for a minute and get a little break. I watch you guys all the time.
I mean, let's not kid ourselves. I didn't let you in here.
We'll agree to disagree.
I, in fact, had nothing to do with your appearance at all.
But I appreciate it. I what's that? Hold on a minute. Yes, yeah. I'll get my guitar. I gotta go. I gotta go to the safe zone.
Yeah, of course.
All right, RB. Well, hopefully not see you later.
You didn't ask a lot of questions that whole time.
You were the one evaluating whether you could stick around or not.
Well,
So-
I mean,
All right, I'll see you
definitely-
guys later. I gotta go.
I mean, I definitely.
Bye, RB.
yeah.
Bye. I'll keep the Discord link. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Well,
It's okay. We'll change it. You can keep
it-
it.